Hey, you're not frozen.
How'd
You're
you
gonna
know?
you're gonna start like this, really?
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? What's going on? Appreciate everybody that's dropped in.
Hello, everybody.
We are
Oh,
Sunday, not, but it's Saturday night.
so we're gonna try a new thing tonight. We're not gonna read the comments tonight. We're just gonna chill.
Just gonna sit here.
Yeah, just sit and talk. We're not gonna get into the comments tonight, but
None of them. Not even the
oh,
one that says loose butthole jokes are still in play.
especially that one. You-
What's
oh,
going on, everybody? There he is. Ty 602 is in the house. He said,
well, good, Ty. I'm glad you're alive. We haven't seen you in a while.
right? Crusted is in the house too. He said, Orale, what's up, Crust? How
Oh, hey, Krusty.
you doing, brother? Sergio said, on a Saturday, I bet something good happened.
Uh, no,
We don't ever do Saturday?
not really.
Shame on us.
Right?
Sorry about that, Serge. Okay.
We do have the good news that I'm going to the school this week. So I gotta go get my little visitor pass and do all my things that I need to do. So get some pictures for you guys.
Yep. It's all being delivered this week, right? Everything come in already?
Yep, everything's in.
It's going to be nice to post them pictures. And again, we appreciate everybody that gave for this fundraiser. We are now just really quick as a recap. This was the original. Joanne reached out to a few schools and spoke to this principal, and it's in a urban area, we'll call it, the school, and just a little bit less fortunate. And so these are the things that they feel that they need, is what the teacher or the principal said. Out of everything, she chose this type of stuff. So we, of course, or Jovan, of course, started getting all the stuff. You guys, of course, donated to help get them what they have coming. So that's Walmart basketballs and stuff like that. She went to, got all this $400 worth. By the way, the full amount that
It's
was raised,
900, like 920, $30.
yeah, and so it's quite a bit, quite a lot of money, to be honest, for PE type stuff. So we were able to get a lot. Everything that's on their list, basically, we were able to get. And so the kids next week will have all of that stuff, and really appreciate you guys taking part in that. Without you guys, we wouldn't do those we wouldn't be able to do those type of things. Without you guys, it'd just be me here talking to her, and that's not fun.
That's not a good time.
Crust, ¿qué onda, Sir Joe? Ty said, crust en la casa was good, homie. Well, Serge said, oh, what happened? Salud.
Oh, I was coughing.
Oh, Sergio said, on a Saturday, I bet something good happened. What's up, everyone? He said. Crust said, Órale, Ty, ¿qué onda, Sergio? Ty said, crust en la casa was good, homie. Ty said, Sergio, much respect as always. What's up, Krusty? Said Serge. What's up, Ty? Said Serge. Ty said, chilling, just waiting on a legendary content creator.
Oh my God.
He is I, and I am him,
What are
bro.
you talking about?
You know who he's talking about.
No, he ain't talking about you. So,
I said, Jovan is okay if she would shave the mustache, he said.
oh my God.
So just said, LOL. Ty said, is a loose butthole joke out of line? Hey, Pete. What's up, AP? He said, Orale. What's up, brother? How you doing? Glad you
Mm.
can stop by. We know you've been real busy doing your thing. Uh, we appreciate it. Surgeon said loose butthole jokes are still at play.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's cool. That's cool. Uh, G-Thought said mustache and loose buttholes. Wow. Surgeon said that's a class A woman.
All right, well, whatever.
I said just rumors, G-Thoughts. Yeah. Surgeon said LOL. 5 years sober. What's up, brother? How you doing? He said, oh, everyone I'm watching here, Rosarito Baja.
Oh,
Brother. Appreciate
hello.
you stopping in, brother, or kicking it with us. Thank you. Anybody, what's up, TTG? How you doing, brother? Anybody that, if you have any questions, comments, uh, throw them out there. If you have any ideas of what we don't script this. We're not, we don't really have a title or anything like that. So anything that you guys would like to talk about, throw it out there. Let's rap. Let's see what we can talk about. Um,
But don't be asking like stupid, crazy questions that are disrespectful, and you know what they are. And
well,
you funny people who you are. So just you're gonna
yeah,
get blocked or you're not gonna get answered. So
we're not going to acknowledge any of that. We're here to talk about what we talk about.
we're
But
not here to talk about the mentally ill people. So don't ask us to comment on certain individuals that are mentally ill. I'm not gonna do that.
so if anybody has any ideas of what we can make this podcast about, let's do it. Let's talk. Whatever. If not, then we will get into something for sure. Yvonne Madrid, what's up? She said, "Hello, everyone. How you doing, Yvonne? Appreciate you."
Hello. Hey Yvonne.
Anthony Ortega said, "Cubole Cricket, what's up, brother? How you doing?" Big Anthony calling in from Dogtown, right, bro? La Peoria. Javier said, "Orale, no chisme tonight." Wow, watch out, Javier's here.
Oh, hello. Oh, I just want to let everybody know that tomorrow, in case we don't go on, it is Chella's birthday.
Oh, it is. Happy birthday,
It's
Chela.
Chella's birthday, so I want to wish her a happy birthday to everybody, that knows her, and
She
she's
turning
been
50.
here for a long time, and I don't know if we'll be on tomorrow, so that's why I just want to say it today.
She gonna be 50?
No, she's not going to be 50, and I'm going to tell her you said that.
I'm just asking if she's part of your little crew. Don't get
She
upset.
is, but we're not 50. We're not 50, okay? Oh,
Ty said, "I appreciate a woman with a nice mustache."
oh my God.
Yeah,
So good.
it's not
Don't
bad.
say yeah. Hold on. Why do you say yeah?
No, no, I like your mustache, man.
I don't have a mustache. Don't even say that. Don't even start that. So dumb.
Surgeon said she doesn't want to read the comments because she already knows we're armed and dangerous. Yeah, she knew. Crust said, "Hello, all. What's up, brother?" Geronimo said, "Well, alrighty then, Cronicleros. Saturday night, Triangula monsters abound," he said. Oh, wow. What is Triangula monsters? What's that?
Um, I don't know.
I know we're coming up on Halloween, and I was at Home Depot the last few days, and have you seen the Halloween ornaments they have? They have like big old witches, all kinds of stuff. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Then why do you ask? Yes, I have. When you go to Sam's Club or Costco, you see like these 6 foot, 8 foot, like.
You didn't see the ones at Home Depot. That's what I was asking.
Oh, okay. I didn't see those ones, but I've seen things that were similar to it
Similar?
or similar. Is it the I before the M?
Huh?
Similar.
I
No.
similar.
Just shut up. Just go.
Anthony, what's up, brother? He said, how
Swear
are
to
you
God,
guys?
you do this crap to me all the time.
Oh, you talk like that
No,
all the
just
time.
whatever. You just do this to me all the time.
Anthony, what's up, brother? He said, how are you guys? Doing well, bro. Doing well. Sergio said, Urban, what? No way Jovan went to a black school. Urban doesn't mean black, bro. Córtatela. John Doe 23 said, what up? What's up, brother? Watch out. He got that big 2-3 too.
Oh, really?
John Doe said, legendary content creator, cricket. LOL.
Oh my God. Okay. Calm down.
Javier said, todo tranquilo por acá. Saludos to all the true chronicleros just here on the front porch. It's getting cool in San Diego. Time to bring out the chamarras. It is, bro. It's starting to get chilly out at night, especially in the middle of the night. I'm sure Phoenix is getting like that too. I love Phoenix. And the one at this time, once shit starts cooling down, Phoenix is great. Sergio said, "What's up, Yvonne?"
I
Geronimo said,
thought I wanted winter to come or the fall, whatever, because it was just too hot. You know what I mean? But I kind of like the warm. I don't know.
better. I don't know. I'd rather it be cold because then you can throw jackets on and warm up and stuff. When it's hot, there's just nothing you can do. You just gotta sit there basically and take it. I don't
I
like
don't
that.
know. But I just like when I'm at work and I'm sitting there and I'm cold, it's just not fun. Like I'm sitting there shivering, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah. Sergio said, "What's up, Yvonne?" Geronimo said, "Javier Hernandez, amen, hermano. It's gonna get cold quickly." Yep. Ty 602 said, "We are legends." You are. That is true. You are. Javier said, Jovan, hope that you gave my niña my regards. Tell the Ruquita to be calmada.
Ooh, Chella?
I'm sure that's what he's talking about.
Okay, I'll tell her. But again, Chella, if you're listening to this on repeat, because she listens after. I just want to wish you a happy birthday, and um, we've met a lot of great people from these lives, and Chella is definitely one of them for sure, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Chella's always been, from the beginning, she's been passionate about the same things we are, too.
No, we just hit it off, and I consider her a really good friend. So I just wish her a happy birthday, and hope she gets everything she
Yeah.
wants and needs.
Anthony Ortega said, "Hey, Cricket, how your weekend? It's been good so far, bro. Just here at work. Trying to think what I haven't done anything. Well, I ordered Applebee's today. That was different, but that's it. I ain't done shit, bro. Kind of just been working. Been here on the computer messing around. I do a lot of that. I do a lot of just fucking around on the computer. I am a content creator.
Oh my
Manuel Unzueta said, "What's good, my boy? Where you guys been at? When was the last time we went live? We were just live yesterday, no? Day before? 2 days ago?
God, like 2 days ago.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we missed a couple days, brother, but we're here. We are here. It's just if we come every day, bro, you guys would really get bored of us and disappear.
I mean, we're already boring. Imagine us every single day.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah.
You don't want that. Yvonne said, hi, Sergio. Manuel said, hit the like when you pull up in here. Gracias. Ty said, Javier, much respect. EJG is in the house. What's up, brother?
Oh, he's awake early.
Saturday night. There's no work tomorrow. He can chill for a little bit. How you doing, bro?
That's true. That is true.
Yep, yep. Good job. Good deal. Good deal. We got him EJG here. What do you okay, let me ask something. What are you guys gonna do for Halloween? Anybody getting dressed up? So you know what's funny? At work, for the month of October, I think it's for the whole month or maybe a week, I don't know. They told all the employees that they could dress like their favorite manager. And this Ruka uh, said she told your brother, babe, that she's gonna go buy a Dickie suit so she can dress like me.
So she can dress like you?
Yeah, I don't wear Dickie suits.
Maybe she thinks that shirt is a Dickie shirt.
I don't know. Your brother told me, he's like, I'm gonna tell you what she said she's gonna go, and then that she can not wear her wig that day so she can be bald too.
Well, hey, at least she thought of you, right? That was nice,
I guess.
right?
Yeah. hmm It was an interesting one.
Oh, would you get offended if your son didn't dress like you?
If my son didn't, he already dresses like me.
No. He told me that the other guy was his favorite boss.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding.
Sergio said, "Oh man, the grandma jokes are gonna be in full effect starting at midnight."
Oh,
5 years sober said the 50 jokes went wrong. Yeah, I know. She be hating, bro. Javier said, let's talk about the old school cholas, the kind that Jovan ran with. Her y my consentida Chele.
I never was a chola and I didn't run with no cholas, Javier. Don't even go.
You didn't, babe?
No, I didn't. I didn't run anywhere. I didn't run with them. Where do you run to?
Where you run to?
Yeah.
You don't run. It's nowhere. You talking to me? About me? Oh, that don't work. I'm trying to, because my eyes, they look all dark. So I was trying to do something. But my big stand up Milwaukee lamp, I think, is up in a room somewhere. So, yeah, that's a little too bright. Fuck it. All right. I need one of them little ring things. What are they called?
Or just one to like clip onto your computer.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just because it always looks like I got dark eyes, but look, I don't.
You
It's
got little baggies under your eyes. That's
oh,
why.
fuck you, fuck you. No, I don't. It's
Yes, you do. You
oh,
do though. And then
look,
because you're light, you can tell.
look, there's no baggies.
You got little baggies with the little wrinkles next to them.
Shut your ass up. This light is behind me, kind of
Why
like
am
up.
I gonna shut the freak up? Like I'm telling you what I see.
No, you're not. You're lying. You shut up. Javier said in Thai, Cuvo. Sergio said, does white fence mustache remind you of Chango or what, bro?
Okay.
Chango never wore a mustache, bro. I don't remember Chango wearing. Does he wear? Oh, yeah, he had a goatee, huh? He has a goatee. Yeah. Geronimo said, topic, strength of purpose through actions for at-risk youth via tools, training, and mission statement for Prison Chronicles chat.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like that. That's nice.
that'd be a good one. Talking about the strength of purpose through actions for at-risk youth. I think the main action is just setting that example. You know what I mean? Making sure that we live day by day. We're human. People are gonna make mistakes, but if you keep, if you're doing something where kids are looking to you, then you have to make sure that you're setting the right example. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the main thing. And not everybody is. You know what I mean? You put yourself in that position. It just depends. But yeah, absolutely. I think setting an example. I think if you're a parent, it's even more important. You have people need to remember you can love your kids all you want and all that, but at the end of the day, actions speak louder than words. Just saying you love them isn't enough. Kids need their parents there. They need that adult figure to look up to and to be able to lean on when they need to. I think that's a lot of the problem in this world right now. AP said similar.
You
That's
know
what
what
she
I
said.
meant, so I'm not even gonna go there. You know what I meant.
That's what she said, bro.
Okay.
Ty said Jovan never passed fifth grade English.
Okay, Ty. Good
Javier
night.
made a good chicken soup today. Chicken papa, elote, repollo, chayote. You guys told me what chayote is before. Huh? What's chayote, bro? I forgot. I
Maybe
don't like
it's chai.
I don't like repollo either. I can't fuck with that shit.
What's repollo?
I'm trying to think what it is in Spanish. What's that? It's like the stuff like it's like lettuce but not lettuce. The shit they
Cabbage?
cabbage. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, I like cabbage soup.
Oh, ugh. No
I
way.
like cabbage soup.
No. I'm not.
Your face is ugh.
You're
What do you
fucking.
mean? Swear.
Ty said, "Shit, it's 90 in Phoenix. Is it right now?"
And I'm telling you, babe, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. It's like 90, and I swear, if it gets to like 89 degrees, they're gonna bust out their sweaters.
Hmm. Javier said, "Spent the whole summer in the hospital." You did, huh, bro?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, that was bad, brother. That shit got yeah, that was got you right there for real. Uh, I remember. See, wait, remember? It was like a week or two we didn't hear from him. Then all of a sudden he came on and told and like gave us, or was it his brother that told us? Somebody told us, right, babe?
Yeah, I think it was maybe somebody in his family. I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
we're wondering what happened to you.
yeah, that was messed up. But you know what, brother? I will say this, and I know that it's just palabras and you know all that, but you took that like a champ, bro. I'm serious. I don't know how I would have dealt with that. I mean, you know, you deal with it because you have to, but man, you kept your sense of humor, you kept up your spirits, and I'm sure that you had some days where that was tough. So I look up to you, brother. You that's a lot of you got a lot of tough heart, bro. Got a lot of heart for real. Where are we at right here? I'm sorry, I keep getting Chequeo Sanchez said, "I like what you do. I love watching your stuff." Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And I know sometimes it's repetitive, because it's repetitive. But
You're stupid.
well, I mean, that's all. In all honesty, I know that we keep basically repeating ourselves. Um, we have fun here a lot of the time. We joke, we clown, we talk about other things when we can. But the seriousness of this channel or what this is all about is, I mean, trying to figure out. I think for the most part, it's discussing um, our lifestyles. Those of us that were involved in gangs and went to prison and all that, and then trying to figure out what's the best way to deter kids from going down that same route. and that's kind of what it's about. Hopefully, getting many ideas from other people as possible. Because I've said it before, I don't think what's being done and what has been done the last 30, 40, 50 years works. And there has to be another way. So we appreciate everybody that comes in and does this, has these conversations with us and spends times with us.
I think it's like what you said. Adults just need to just take responsibility and be a good example, not only to their own kids, but to other kids that are around them. And just because they're not your kids doesn't mean you shouldn't set a good example when you're around them. You know what I mean? If you wouldn't want it for your kid, then don't want it for someone else.
Yeah. That's the most. I think that's the most important way that an individual can gauge what what should and shouldn't be put out there and said. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you wouldn't say it to your own kid, or to your sister's kids, or to whoever, whatever family or whatever kids that you care about and you love, then don't do it to anybody else's. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's important to make sure that you don't that none of that is that you don't continue the perpetuating the propaganda that's out there. I think that's one of the biggest things.
And just know that like kids kids look at adults and they just follow by example, whether it's the littlest thing or not. You know what I mean? Like my nephews, you know, they're around my mom and dad a lot, and they act like my mom and dad sometimes, and I'm like, "Oh my god, like why?" you know? And they
Yeah,
don't mean to, they just see what they see, and it's like, and it could be a good thing, and it also could be a bad thing.
yeah.
So,
And everyone, I mean, people know that. People, you see kids they'll dress like their dad, or their older brother, or they'll mimic things, and it's just, I mean, the main thing is we got to remember how we thought when we were kids, and keep that in mind when we're doing this, because a lot of people make the mistake of trying to either talk to or talk about kids they as if they like think like us, or compartmentalize things the way we do, and it's just not the case. They do it, it's all different for them. So AP said, yeah, I like Phoenix weather. October to March is cool. Yeah, it is. John Doe 23 said, I got the 23 because I'm a Michael Jordan fan. LOL.
oh, okay.
I figured that, bro, but might as well. You're here, so you're with us.
You guys just be putting people in, like, just
I
stop.
can. I can. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Speaking of Chele, have you spoken to her lately? She hasn't been posting her usual 400, 500 pics on Snapchat, said Sergio.
Yeah, I talked to her the other day. We chatted back and forth, and she's just busy and doing her thing. She's all right. She's doing all right.
Yeah. Oh shit, it skipped some. I'm sorry. Patty Guardado said, sorry I'm late. Had to work a double shift today, and then I couldn't get on your group. Finally got on.
Oh, hello.
I wonder what was wrong with it. How you doing, Patty? Appreciate you coming in. And no problem being late. You know how it is. We're just here. So we appreciate everybody that makes it, comes in, and has these serious and fun discussions with us. Javier said, Chele y Javier. PV y qué. Oh, por vida y qué. Oh, man. That's some old school shit, bro. Crusty said,
I'm sorry, it just felt so funny to me. That's hilarious.
Crusty said, "What's the angriest and happiest you've ever been?" You go first, babe. Angriest and or happiest? Anything,
Um,
whatever in your life, anything.
I think the angriest I've ever been was when they tried to kill me. That would make me a little angry. And the happiest I ever been was probably, it's kind of hard to say because like I want to say it's when I met Emmanuel, but then it's also when my son was born, but then I couldn't be happy to have my son if it wasn't for him first. So,
But
but
you can't pinpoint an actual like moment of like happiness or anger that
well
because I
then
know
well the happiest was that my son came out and he was healthy, because the whole time I had a high risk pregnancy. I didn't think I was going to have him under the amount of stress I was under and
yeah
everything going on. So, um, I think that was probably the happiest. He came out and he was healthy. And that's when my whole world changed. That's when like a light bulb just went off in my head and I was like, this is it. This
yeah
is it. It doesn't, nothing else in this world matters but this little kid. Like it's his world now. I just live in it. The same way with like how my parents, like it was our world. My parents just lived in it. They did whatever and anything for us,
yeah
but I definitely think that my darkest time and, you know, the hurt and betrayal and all that we went through was probably then. And then I think I really didn't think it was like as true as I thought, and I really didn't think anything would happen. But then when, somebody came to my house, I was like, "Oh, okay, really?" Like I felt like that was like the unhappiest time because I have this little baby and then you're in there and I kind of felt helpless at sometimes and just trying to be safe and kind of hiding out and things like that. And uh, my family, just we're always together. So to be apart from them, that was like, it was a really sad time. It was really a bad moment to be locked up in a hotel room with a little newborn and
yeah
my parents aren't there and they're like, why, what's going on? And it's kind uh I had to definitely lie to them a lot, which was really sad because I didn't really lie to my parents that much. And I had to lie to them to keep them safe and then the embarrassment, I was embarrassed because of all of it. So I think that was like the darkest time. But
yeah
we're here now, you know what I mean? And my son is great and he's healthy and he's a good young man and I love him so much and now I think with these fundraisers and us going out to the schools, like this is what makes me really happy right now. Like this is the happiest time of my life right now.
yeah. I think for me, the angriest I've ever been, I think, is the when I found out all the jale that I found. When I found out my jefita had been lying to me and that my dad had killed my sister, all that jale. I think that's the angriest I had ever been. The betrayal and all that stuff. That whole thing was a fucked up time, but I don't think it was. It wasn't. I don't think it was as much anger as hurt on that end. Um, on that end, I just felt like goddamn, like almost. I felt kind of stupid, really, because I had done all that for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how didn't I know that? But the angriest I can remember being was when I found out all that jale, and then that my jefita had been lying, saying that this other fool was my dad, and all that drama. I think that was probably the angriest I had ever been. And the happiest, I think, is this when I got out the joint, and it was like a mixture of knowing that that's it. I'm done doing time. I'm actually gonna start living a normal life, like being on the streets and having you and my son there, like basically just knowing that was it. I didn't have anything hanging on my head, over my head. There was no more lockup time. It was just, that's it. I'm out and I'm moving on. I had a life. I think that would probably be my happiest.
Yeah, that sounds good. Knowing you kind of started out like you get a do-over in life,
Yeah. John Doe 23 says, saludos from the IE Khalifa. Órale, Inland Empire, bro. Yep, I know. I used to chill there all the time, bro.
Shut up. You're so stupid.
Daddy Guardado says, San Bernardino in the house. You guys don't really come on anymore. We do. What's going on? How come everybody thinks that? How come everybody's asking that? When was the last time we were on, babe? Do you know?
Like 2 days ago.
Yeah, we don't come on every day, Patty, but we usually come on at least a few times a week. And to be honest, the reason we do it is because to give you guys we can't do this every day. Nobody would ever see. 3 days ago was the last time. Then before that, it was 7 days ago. So yeah, usually like every 2, 3, maybe 4 days we come on. But we used to come on a lot more often. But I don't know, man. I feel like unless you guys like bring topics or something, I'm gonna keep talking about the same things. And I just think that a lot of people will get, bored after a while. I mean,
if anybody wants to come in tonight, you can.
Yeah, for sure. One of the things, Patty, that I don't do, and I don't know if you've heard me explain that, is like the war story stuff. So that's one of the things that I know that like people may think like, damn, why doesn't he say something? Why don't he tell a story? I know it'd be more interesting if I sat here and talked about my time in prison and gave little, synopsises of different times. But I try to stay away from that only because I don't know how to tell these stories in a way where they come out sounding like more of a bad thing or like a deterrent instead of sounding like it's cool or fun or it was a funny little thing or because I try to remember the way I thought when I was a kid. And I remember when I used to hear these stories, which are, people's war stories, the veteranos in the neighborhood, or when I first hit the joint, the older vatos that would sit there and talk in the yarda or in the kitchen and tell these stories of stuff that had gone on. I would sit there with my ears wide open, but it was like, it wasn't a deterrent. To me, it was more like, damn, that shit's cool. I want to be talked about this way. I think it perpetuated it. It made me believe that it made me want to do things where I would be basically the person in the war story, you know what I mean? And when you heard that, it didn't deter me and it didn't scare me. In fact, it made me want to do more or bigger things, you know what I mean? Like top that. I want to top that. So that's what I worry about with that. I don't want to tell war stories and then maybe some kid somewhere will hear it and think the shit's cool. So that's what I have.
But I think you do tell them sometimes when people ask about certain individuals.
Yeah.
But if you guys know us and you guys have been here a while, or those that are just joining, you guys know that our whole thing is like anti-prison gang, anti-gangs. You guys know how I feel about it, how I talk about them. So even though if we do share an experience of a time or whatever in prison or some choco loco that we knew back in the day, trust me, it's not to like glorify it or it's not because we miss it or whatever. Trust me, that lifestyle is over. It's done. And if you listen to the story to the end, you'll see that it's like it was it's a messed up story. Every story that we have, you know, with the guys that you were out with, babe, the last time. They never end good. There's nothing good about it.
And I try to
Nothing.
and that's when I do tell them, I try to emphasize that. Um, but I just never know, and that's why I try to stay away from them. To be honest, it's just it's. I try to tell them in a way that it's not that way, but I worry that someone will interpret it differently, and so that's why I just kind of would rather not do it. But of course, once in a while we're gonna sit here talking, and someone will ask something that'll trigger a story or something. But it's just hard, man. I don't have it in me to sit here and just tell story after story without at least some kind of um, I don't know, some kind of gem in there of why it's not good. You know what I mean? Some kind of deterrent factor. So anyway, that's why we don't come on daily, and we don't make it all exciting with that type of stuff. We try our best, but I mean, we're what we're talking about is serious shit. You know what I mean? The main thing I do know is we've had people here that have sat in this live for 2+ years now, maybe 3 years, and that just shows me that they're as passionate about this issue as I am, as we are. Because if not, they wouldn't sit here. I mean, we're just saying the same. We talk about the same stuff about what we can do to help kids. No one's gonna do that.
But not just that though. Like you've been on almost 2 years. Like you don't have that many stories. You know what I
More,
mean? And
more than
and
yeah.
and anybody that was even locked up a year, so you don't have that many stories. Like, come on, they just start getting a little crazy and out of hand, and it's
I
not
might have.
believable. It's not believable though, you know. Well, I
I
mean,
might have.
because you've been around for 20 years in and out of prison,
No.
but I mean, you know what I mean?
But anyway, that's not what this channel is about. It's not about just prison stories. It's about how can we keep kids from following in our footsteps. And I hope that my story does that. My the big story, the whole thing that I went through, and what happened in the end. I hope that that's what that does, and a lot of other people that come in and talk and play a part in it too. So Ty said, legendary content creator, word on the street.
Oh my God, that's not the word on the street, Ty.
It is.
Nobody says that.
I did hear that, bro.
No, nobody says that.
AP
Don't
said,
even.
honestly, it was cool when you went on every day before the Giovanna days, pero ni modo.
Okay. Well, yeah, AP, ni modo, okay?
You like that, AP? Yeah, I know, I hear you, bro.
Well, then do it. Do it then.
Manuel Unzueta said, just another day for me. Big
Yeah.
motherfucker. Cubo fam, sorry I'm late, but just got home from work. Ya saben.
Oh, hello.
Another one. Big motherfucker chilling in the house. Hey, where's Burqueño, man? See, we just told him
Just told him what?
that we've been missing him.
Maybe he's busy. You act like he has to be here.
No one's talking to your bitch ass. Shut the fuck
Okay,
up.
I'm talking to you. He's busy. He's got a life. You know, he probably went to that 98 Degrees concert, you know.
You see, guys? You see
And
that?
I'm hoping that he's gonna get me, the autographs. I'm just saying maybe that's what he's out doing. You don't know.
You see that? See that, Javier?
See what?
Oh, I checked your ass.
Oh, you didn't.
EJG said, I'm doing good, bro. Yeah, no trabajo mañana, so I can stay up a little late.
Oh, he just came in.
Oh, did he?
Oh,
Okay.
hey, noob. We're just talking about you. Hey, Burqueño, did you go to the concert? Did you get that for me?
98 degrees.
That would have been nice.
EJG said, I'm doing good, bro. Yeah, no trabajo mañana, so I can stay up a little late. Macha.
Okay.
Good shit, bro. Jack Rodriguez said, how about Tupac's murderer finally getting caught after 27 years? You know what's even funnier, bro, is this dude's been talking about it for 27 years. How the fuck they barely got him? That's what's funny.
They caught Tupac's murder?
Well, they arrested one of the dudes that was involved, but he's been saying that he did interviews for years and years talking about that he was there and the bullet came from the back seat. They know who was. I mean, it's crazy. I don't. What that's what's fucking weird that he's actually talked about it all this time and no one's ever. I don't know. His nephew is the one they say pulled the trigger, but he's all of everybody that was in the car that night's dead except for the one they arrested this yesterday or the day before.
Mhm.
Geronimo, he said, Purchasing Chronicles 1 at gmail.com. That is my email if anybody would like to reach out. If you have anything to talk about, anything that you need to reach out to me for, it is right there. Geronimo said, he started laughing. Alicia Thomas said, a true friend of your calibers is difficult to come by like a priceless diamond. I'm blessed to have you around helping when things get through resources. Huh? Oh, this is somebody's is that just something they post on all the lives and try to get money?
What is it? I don't see it.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
What the hell? Yeah, it's not over here either. It's weird. Huh. I thought it was serious, but then when I read it, I think it's like a little scam thing.
Oh.
I don't know. I'll delete that just in case. Patty said, what will be the topic for tonight? Can't wait to find out. Me too.
I don't like want to entertain these people that are coming in hot on the Saturday night, and thank you to the people holding the ranch, but some of them are funny. Cricket, you're gonna get exposed.
They don't know I exposed myself a long time ago. Have you ever seen my foot on my prosthesis too big? So today I went to purchase some shoes. I tried to get a size 9 for my real foot and a 10 for my prosthesis, but I got torcido at checkout. What? They
What?
wouldn't, they wouldn't let you do it, bro?
Oh, I get what he's saying. Yeah.
Why? They should have to let you do that. Isn't that like some kind of Americans with Disability Act shit?
No, because then they're gonna have one shoe they're not right.
Well, that's on them, but they gotta make it right for him. What the fuck? Geronimo said yes by example. Patty Guardado said, I've been waiting for you to do your DJing on your group. You said you guys were going to do one, still haven't anything. I know. When should we do music night, babe?
I don't know, tonight?
Well, not tonight. We're already an hour in. Oh,
Tomorrow?
tonight, Sunday night?
Huh?
You talking about Sunday night?
No, or like right now.
We're already an hour in.
Okay, well then tonight. Sunday.
Okay. We'll do it tonight. Music night tonight. Sunday night slow jams.
So I think we should pick R&B music. Just saying.
R&B.
Yeah.
It could be a little bit of that.
A little R&B, a little love music. I don't know. Or unless you guys want something else. We say that and then people request and then we don't care. We'll just put on whatever.
We'll do the request thing. Just know
Well, all right then.
we'll do that tonight then. It's on. 5 years sober, said I've been staying home and watching YouTube night and day. The local food here, tasty and cheap. Oh yeah? In Baja. He said just watching YouTube, bro. What do you watch all day on YouTube? What's your like go-to thing for entertainment? Big motherfucker said cabbage.
Don't watch too much YouTube. It'll drive you crazy.
Patty Guardado said, be nice to your man. Yeah, babe.
Me be nice to
Yeah.
him? I'm always nice to him. He's very lucky.
Huh.
Huh?
I just said, I was building Legos with my kids today and you called me a nerd. Hurt my non existent feelings, fool. Well, you didn't say all that, bro. Guy, don't believe. So he's making me sound like a bad guy.
You bully.
He sends a pic. He sends a picture with a text that says, "Look at this" or something, and he's holding a Lego thing put together. Oh no, he put like 200 pieces or something, right?
In that voice?
Yeah,
Hold on, he said it in that voice. 200 pieces.
I'm pretty sure it was that voice. And he shows it, and and so I just text him back, nerd. Oh, feature Sergio. Javier said she brought the other box with both sizes. Can't hide from cameras these days. Good old days are long gone. I used to be good at lying, stealing, and cheating. That's fucked up. I caught you switching, putting the shoe in there. He said with my kid back.
You should have showed Mijo before he left to work from work. Because he puts those together too.
He wasn't here today. He don't work on Saturdays.
But
Yeah,
it was pretty cool, Sergio, and I'm pretty sure the kids felt like they accomplished something, which is really cool.
or they
200
felt like my dad's a nerd. One of those feelings.
I liked it. Leave him alone.
El profe said late checking. ¿Qué hubo a todos? What's up, brother? Geronimo said, my example, every day, unless God calls Tata home at 2 p.m., it is my joy to greet my nieto when he gets out of school, Monday through Friday, and we go do something cool each day. Yeah, that's cool. When I was a kid, my abuelita was a lot of my childhood memories of like good times was with my abuelita, even though she was crazy as hell. And I don't say that derogatory. She was cool, but she's crazy. Um, but she used to take us to Thrifty for ice cream all the time. And I don't know if you guys that are not in Phoenix in Arizona, I don't know if you guys had Thrifty in California or New Mexico or anywhere. I don't know if it was out of our state, but they had this ice cream, man, that was so good and cheap as hell. It was like 30 cents for a cone or some shit. But that was one of the things she used to take us all the time. Yuri, you remember Thrifty, babe?
Yeah, we had it whenever.
It was good. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was good. It was there.
Patty Guardado said
And
OD.
you say it was like 30 cents, but yes, it was 30 cents. It was in the 80s. Why wouldn't it be 30 cents? You're not frozen.
Okay.
Oh, they raised the minimum wage in Arizona, or they're going to?
So what?
I think $15 an hour.
Yeah. I remember before this job now, the last job I had, we got paid $4.25 was the minimum wage. $4.25 an hour.
Oh,
Yeah. Javier said, I use humor to hide the pain. I said, I forced myself to sit up on my own one morning. I sat at the edge of the bed. The staff told me to wait and relax. I disobey a lot. That's funny. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. I mean, whatever it takes, I guess, no? Whatever it takes um to get over it, bro, whether it's humor or not. But I don't know. like I said, the way you handled it, bro, and dealt with it when you would come in here and comment, even from still the hospital bed, when we talk on the phone and all of that, bro. However you handled it a lot better than I think I could. It was it definitely shows your strength, bro. Geronimo said, "My grandson taught me how to talk to people." That's cool. Geronimo said, "Sergio, my nieto builds those really involved Lego sets." Yeah, my son does some. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes, he does those things, but I'm just like, you know, you shouldn't be doing that right now. Like you got other stuff to worry about. And he'll sit there for hours or days just
Then he
wanting to
comes out,
complete it.
it's all done, and he'll come out and just show us like
And I'm like, that's good, Mijo, but I mean, like, you got other stuff to be worrying about and doing,
yeah,
but then
he
but then
likes it.
he's not out there like getting in trouble. He's doing those sorts of things. So then it's like you can't complain, you know?
Yeah. He's a good kid. I mean, we clown with him. We clown him, but yeah, it's much rather him doing Legos than anything else. Sir,
Yeah,
just
I'm just like, you should be looking up a different type of insurance for your car, or what are you doing? Like things that need to get done, and he's sitting in there in his room doing that. And I'm like, come on.
Sir just said, Geronimo, we built a 500-piece one today. Oh, that's what he said. 500 pieces.
Dang.
Crust said, Puro beat 2-3. Oh, yes. Geronimo said, damn, lots of flies tonight. Is there? Oh, you talking about the flies? DB de la Tusa. What's up, brother? He says, saludos, Cricket, Jovan, and all the gente in the chat. Hope everyone's weekend is good.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So
So far,
far,
so
so
good.
good. Right back at you. Hopefully, yours is doing well. Damn, I like that picture he got right there. Watch out.
What is it? It's like a mask.
Sabato with the headdress of like the Tonatiuh in the middle. Pretty good one. Julio Solario said, Mr. Crust. Geronimo said, yes, Sergio Velasquez. Javier said, I demanded a wheelchair to get out of bed. The nurses followed me with my IV. I did number 2 in a pan in bed. So one day I got up and stole my roommate's wheelchair and rolled to the commode. Hey, bro, when I was in that hospital bed for those 18 days, I couldn't get up, and I would like, hey man, like I had to use the restroom, and I'd be like, hey, help me go. And one of the times I'm going and I'm using the IV hale, kind of like a crutch, right? And when I get into the bathroom, the nurse is like kind of there trying to keep me stable. And she fucking let me go and I fell in between the toilet and the wall. And she was like, oh my God, why did I let you do this? Like she was tripping, eh? And I was like, just get out. I'll get up. I'll figure it out. And then I was able to get up, but that shit was crazy. That sucked. Surgeon said the late night lives come with a lot of tweakers with nothing better to do. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. What's a trip is you would think, people will grow up. And on top of that, I mean, I don't know how you're gonna I've already gave myself up or whatever they said they're gonna do. But whatever.
It's you're gonna be exposed, Cricket.
Yeah. I've
And
been exposed.
probably in that voice.
I exposed myself. I don't maybe these guys don't watch my channel. If you watch from the beginning, I've exposed myself. But everybody just has to decide whether they want to fuck with me or not. We move on. Yvonne Madrid said the ranch holders are on it today. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yep. Javier said, hurry up dying or hurry up living. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that, bro. Can't just sit there feeling sorry for yourself forever. I understand, but still, you showed a lot of guts, bro.
I think
Geronimo
what
said,
gets people through the day also is just knowing that this isn't this isn't it. There's going to be more to this. You know what I mean? This is just a bad time in my life, and I have to go through it.
yeah.
You know.
And I'm sure there'll be more tough times, but I guess it depends on how you deal with it. I just wish that I would know if I could deal with it like him, because that right there is a tough one to go through.
I think that you really don't know what you have to deal with until you have to deal with it.
Simon. Yeah.
Like I look back now at life and I'm like, how was I able to do that? Or you know what I mean? Like I guess because at the time I had to, I had no choice. You know,
Yeah.
and you just I guess that's what it is.
Geronimo said, Javier, man, hermano, I went through the same thing. Sergio said, close third was me coming into your guys' lives, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Sam Garcia Jr. said, what's up? How's everyone doing? What's up, brother? How you doing? Sergio said, what's up, DB? What's up, Sam? El big motherfucker, que onda, bro? He said. Roberto said, I could tell from her voice she doesn't cook. Maruca, she doesn't cook. She'll cook. She got a microwave.
I don't need to cook for you, so don't worry about it, sir.
Big motherfucker said, Sergio de B23, all good. Ya sabes. Javier said, I have several kids out now. However, my two daughters and son were the only one that I chose to change for. I'm going to have more happy times. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
shit there. Geronimo said, Jovan, strength through experience is a blessing.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Javier said, ese Geronimo. DB said, nothing much, Sergio, relaxing, listening to Mr. Perplex. Watch out. You remember Perplex, bro? How many of you guys watched Perplex before anyone knew anything about it? Try to keep it secret. Sergio said, Cricket's happiest day was when he first tried the Boston cream pie honey bun. I haven't had to try it yet, bro. Not the
He was
Boston.
happy when he got out of prison and he went down that snack aisle and his little eyes just lit up and it was the real little Debbie's, not the knockoff ones, and he could buy a whole box for $2 instead of one for $2.
Yeah,
Just
I want. They sold real little Debbie in the joint, though.
no, they didn't.
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
Watch out. What?
Oh, God. I hated that. I really did. I wasn't
Did
a
you
fan.
really? I
Yeah,
thought that
I
was
was. I wasn't a fan. No.
you're crazy. I'd like that intro. I'm not talking about the video or the other stuff. Let me see. Ben Cuevas, what's up, brother? He said, Cricket, Jovan, and the rest of the Chronicleros familia. Jovan, you know what time it is. What's the topic? Glad to share this Saturday night with the Chronicleros familia. We're just bullshitting, brother. No real topic yet. Except for the main one. What do we got to do to keep these kids out from following our path or from joining gangs or being part of gangs? And I've said it before. Listen, an ideal world would be if none of that existed. That's not going to happen. We know that. But what I hope is that any of these kids that are getting themselves in trouble will at least have all the information. So here's the deal. There's going to be times, or there's going to be some kids that just have to do time. As harsh as that sounds, there's some kids that learn the hard way. So if they're given, a little 3-5 year sentence, it is what it is. My hope is that we can at least deter them from taking it any further from there. Getting involved in all the political shit, the prison gang stuff, that's when it's it's basically all over. There's no turning back at that point. And that's what I hope. I hope that, if you get busted, if you go to jail or prison and you have to do 2, 3, 5 years, use it for what it's there for. Rehabilitate yourself. Don't lean on the system and say, well, they don't do nothing for us. Because that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people use that excuse that the pintas don't offer programs and all that. But you yourself can immerse yourself in the library, the law library, the regular library. You can get textbooks sent in, whatever you need to do to better yourself and educate yourself. You're not going to walk away with that paper, with a diploma, but you're going to walk away with a lot of knowledge. You're going to, the brain is a muscle. And if you work it out every day by reading and writing and doing all these things, you keep yourself sharp. You learn things you didn't know in the past. And when you get out, you can put all that to use. If you go in there and get involved in all the bullshit, um, all the politics of the joint, you're getting in trouble, you're acting like you're still in high school, trying to be the cool kid and doing all the bullshit, you're going to end up throwing your life away. You will end up doing life if you go too far. And then if you get involved with these individuals, they don't give a damn about you. Period. It's not gonna that's gotta be foremost in your mind when you get involved, when you get into the joint, is knowing that these individuals that talk about being a familia or talk about being carnales or talk about being there for you or the cause or the raza or any of that bullshit, it's just not true. So better yourself, get yourself through it, and get out and become somebody, because you can. And that's for those that need to learn the hard way. Hopefully, the stories that are coming out now, the stuff that's more and more becoming a little more open, right? Because in the past, all this stuff it was a little more secretive and people didn't like to talk about it. But now as it's coming out more and more, I think it's becoming, I hope that the information is now there for people to use, kids to use in a positive way. So that's what we're here to talk about, man. David Chavez on Facebook said, "Bro, was it hard to adjust?" This last time, no, bro, not really. So, getting out after all them years, I just kind of knew it was. It was what it was. It was time. I wasn't gonna be in there no more. I got out. It wasn't hard to adjust. I think it was weird. It was a trip to see things that costed more, see the changes. Some stuff was gone, all that type of stuff. But to be honest, I mean, when you're sitting in the pita, you're watching TV, you're seeing all this, so you're aware of what's going on. Nothing is like even when you get out, you experience it, so it's a little bit like, damn, that's crazy. These things used to be 99 cents or whatever, right? There's little conversations like that. But you kind of know all that because even though you're in there, you're still watching all this stuff happen. You're just doing it from in there. And so it wasn't too tough to adjust. Once I had made up my mind that I was done, I just knew I had to do something with my life. There was no adjusting though. Like before going to the pizza, I hadn't done anything. So this was kind of like when I got out of the pinta, this was kind of like starting at 18 or something. You know what I mean? I just knew that I had to either go to school or go to work. I had to learn something. I had to be somebody. I had to do something. And so it was kind of like getting out of high school, but at 37. You know what I mean? So it wasn't too bad. Sergio said, Mr. Perplex, the legendary content creator.
Oh my God.
Geronimo said, BB de la Tusa, I really enjoyed the U of A campus. That's where all the Triangula monsters were hanging out. Ben Cueva says, let's do the music again, LOL. Yeah, we're going to do it tonight. Sunday night slow jams. We'll do it tonight, bro. Or, tomorrow night, whatever, however we want to look at it. 5 years says, how do I join the live on the screen? You want to come in here, bro? I'll put a link down. You click on it, and it'll bring you, and then then I'll let you in. Hopefully you're still there. I know you put this like 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna put the link now so that you can come in and discuss whatever it is that you want to discuss. That's what we're gonna do. Aquí está. I just posted the link. Just click on that. Geronimo said the Prison Chronicles videos are really good and insightful. Paul Ceballos said, Cubo Cricks, Montebello in the casa. What's up, Paul? It's been a minute, bro. How you doing? DB said, I enjoy the U of A campus too. Great place to be, Geronimo. Geronimo said, but he was in good standing. Always trips me out, hermano Cricket.
Who was in good standing?
I think he's just talking about the comment, but he was in good standing. About somebody being in good standing. I think. If not, elaborate, brother, please. Javier said, yeah, I hate hearing your war stories. The bad guys never win, just the Lone Ranger. ¿Verdad? That is true. Never do. Geronimo said, Chronicleros, please hit the like button. Javier said, just like Lone Ranger. Sergio said, I could care less about war stories. Yeah, I mean, entertainment is entertainment. You know what I mean? Some people like it. I like them. I like hearing them. But now as an adult, I know what they are and I know what they're not. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think kids think the same as us. That's the problem, and that's what I worry about.
I think what bothers me about those stories is that these are grown men making certain decisions, and they have a family out here that they're not caring for, and they're putting in time and work for other grown men. That's what I hate to hear about those stories. Now, if it's, like, oh, this teenager did this and threw his life away, whatever. I mean, he was single, he did it on his own. But to hear like a 40-year-old man or 35-year-old man still out there doing things while he has a family out here, that's what bothers me about it. That's what I don't like to hear. Like, you put in work and you throw away your life, but you have kids out here that need you.
Yeah.
And that's what bothers me. Like, put in work for your kids, put in work for your wife or your girlfriend or your baby mom, whatever. But don't have kids out here then if you're not planning on being around.
Yeah.
If you want to mess up your own life and do your own thing, go ahead. And a lot of these guys think, well, I was never in my kid's life, so I couldn't mess it up. But they do. These kids grow up without a father and have dad issues later in life.
Yeah.
And then to know that their dad went off to prison because he put in work for other men, that's a hard pill to swallow for some kids.
Yeah.
If I knew that my dad didn't support us, but he was putting in work for other men and that's why he's in prison for the rest of his life, I would hate my dad. I'd be like, you piece of poop. You know what I mean? You piece of poop. Just saying.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of them like that. And
Oh, there is. There is.
So just said I could care less about what. Yeah. We got homie in there. I'm gonna bring him in ahorita. Let me do a couple more of these comments so we don't get too far behind. But I'm gonna bring him in and let him do his thing. See real quick. John Doe said, "Yeah, I would watch, but never be in the chat." Oh, I'm perplexed. Burqueño said, "What's up, guy? What's up, Burqueño? How you doing, brother?" Mario said, "What's popping, Chronicles? Hope all is well." Mario San Ciprian, what's up, brother? Yvonne said, my daughter was telling me today that they are moving 300 female inmates to other women's prison and bringing in 300 male inmates that are non-binary. She said if you look it up, CCWF, it says it's co-ed.
What?
Oh, wow. Well, it's a new world.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, wow. Well, On that note, we're gonna bring homie in, Spencer. Hey, ¿qué pasó?
Hello.
Hi everyone. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. What about you guys?
Bien, bien, aquí, kicking back.
Hanging out.
I wanted to join the live because I had like 3 comments like an hour and a half ago and they barely showed up.
Oh, oh, did
So
they?
I
They're
was
back.
like I should just go live then.
Oh, they're back more.
Well, no, you were reading them, but it took like an hour for you to see them, I guess.
Oh yeah. I always get behind. My Ruka don't stop talking, so I get stuck and I don't get to read them.
No, don't put it on me. It's on you. You talk a lot and then all these comments build up. Sorry, he doesn't know how just to put it in a nutshell. He like goes on for a while.
So, ¿qué onda, brother? How you doing? What's going on with you?
Well, it's been 6 years that I quit drugs and alcohol, so that's why I'm watching your video all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's good. Congratulations.
You from California originally?
Yeah, I was just an immigrant living there for 20 years, which is a lot of time. But now I'm here in Mexico again.
They deported you, or you went back?
No, I just came back for family reasons, and now I stayed here. I live here with my mom and dad. They're like 70 now. They live upstairs.
Oh, okay. How is it out there now as far as cost of living y todo eso? The jobs and all that. Is it tough or what?
Well, no, I was working security, and I quit because it was minimum wage. It wasn't enough.
Yeah.
So because I don't pay rent here with mom and dad, I just stay home and take care of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah, I remember I had a tío right before I went to the Pinta in '95. That came to the U.S. It was crazy. So they're from DF, and
Yeah, that's where I was born, Mexico City.
yeah, and so he came out with his wife and 2 kids because in Mexico, but this is 1995. The economy was different. In Mexico, he made less money than he could coming out here, and he was a busboy at Pancho's restaurant. He made more feria doing that than he could as a computer engineer in Mexico. It was crazy.
Yeah, the professionals, they don't make a lot of money here. Like especially construction,
Yeah,
they work hard and they get paid minimum.
that's crazy. Yeah.
So I don't do construction ever in this country.
Yeah. It's a trip, man. How hard it is out there, but there's a lot of money. That's what's crazy, right? Because there's a lot of feria out there, but it doesn't get to the people.
Well, it does, but people here, there's a lot of drugs now, just like in America. It's the same thing now.
Yo, like people doing drugs, you mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of methamphetamines here, and people spend their money on like drinking and tobacco and just drugs.
Damn. So where you're at, you said Baja California, right?
Yeah, Rosarito.
Is it considered a border town?
Yeah, it's considered Tijuana still. It's like one of the many neighborhoods in TJ.
Yeah.
So if I drive like 40 minutes, I'll be in San Isidro in San Diego County.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Are you in classes for like rehab or anything like that, or you've just been clean for 7 years?
No, I actually go to meetings. They're
Oh, that's good.
like the AA meetings. They're here in Mexico as well. They're free. So I show up there like at 12 to 1:30, and then they have like coffee or tea, and that's all it took for me. And just an illness that I had that I'm doing good now. I don't have this illness anymore. It was gonna turn like into diabetes or cancer, I think. So that's one of the things that made me change, I think.
Yeah. And then you're with your parents, they're getting older, they're going to need your help. You're there for
Yeah,
them.
and also
Yeah.
my mom said if I get married here, in Mexico, I could have her house when she dies, of course.
But you got to get married
Okay,
first.
so everybody on the live, he's looking for a señorita. No, just kidding.
No, I already found one here where I live in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay, there you
Yeah,
go. See?
she's going to the university here in Mexico for medicine. She's gonna be a dentist.
Oh, that's feasible.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's nighttime here, or else I would show you like how the neighborhood is outside,
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
nighttime also. I don't know if
yeah,
you can see it.
yeah.
Oh,
Kind of.
it's dark.
It's the
Yeah.
same. I tell Giovanna all the time. She's never been out there. But I mean, like Mexico City, that's one of the biggest cities in the world. One of, and it's huge. She wouldn't believe how modern and shit it is.
Yeah, it's modern, but it's a major city like New York with the
Yeah,
subway and everything.
yeah,
It's so dangerous. I could only live there for a year in 2002, and
yeah,
then I went back to Orange County in California, and then I was just like able to breathe, because it was just too dangerous for me. Because
Yeah.
they saw me as an outsider, even though I was born there and everything.
Oh, is that right? I
Yeah.
used to go out there when I was little. My abuelita was building a house in San Miguel de Allende. It's like 3 hours away from there, from DF, and I would go up to the montaña, and up there all the kids would be playing. They're like building houses up there, and we would just run around, and everybody would run back to the chantes and drink water out of the hose like we always did when we were kids. And I got so fucking sick, bro, from the agua.
Yeah, it's still
It was,
bad here in Mexico because there's like this orange thing. If you fill up a gallon, there's like an orange thing that the residue, and then
yeah,
people always tell me like don't drink the water at your house because you'll get sick.
yeah, you gotta boil it and shit or do
Yeah,
something.
you gotta boil it.
Concentration, yeah.
But we
You
have
know,
gallons here at the store with like natural water, and they're cheap. They're like $1.
yeah, yeah. I remember.
And
I think I
and
told the story here. Go ahead, go ahead.
so I just drink coffee now.
Oh, yeah, I don't like coffee. I I
You don't like
remember.
coffee? I drink coffee night and day.
Do you? Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I don't like it. But I remember. I think I told the story here. They used to have the lechero would come drive. It had like a little donkey pulling a cart, and it had big ass metal like pots full of different kinds of milk. You can get goat milk, cow milk, and in the mornings it'd come hitting a horn, like a horn or a bell, and all the gente would come out with their own little buckets or whatever and buy the milk off of them. She was
Yeah, they
crazy.
don't have them anymore. They
No,
only
no,
have them like in the country, like the
yeah,
little towns. They don't have them here because they have like stores.
yeah, yeah. This shit was in the '80s. It was years ago.
And then I have a trailer home that my mom, she bought it for me. And so that's like what she inherited from me, I guess. So I don't have to pay rent. I'll show it to you.
That's cool right there.
And
You
she
ever?
did all this because she knows that I quit drinking and using drugs.
Yeah,
Or else I don't think she would give me anything.
that's good though. It's better for yourself, and then for your jefita to know that it's probably a lot off of your shoulders también, no? Because she knows that you changed your life.
Yeah, because see, when I watch all these videos on the internet, I was only in prison for a few months in Chino.
Yeah,
But the thing is that um, even though it was just like 3 months, 6 months, whatever, my mom was very depressed. So when I got out from Chino on a violation of parole, I just realized how she'd been crying a lot, but she didn't tell me, of course, when I was in prison.
yeah,
And because I didn't do like crazy stuff to go to prison, it was just like one felony and two misdemeanors, but that was enough. So
yeah,
when I paroled, I thought everything was cool. and she was crying and everything. So I just realized that if I would have gone to prison for more time for doing more stuff, then she probably would have died. So I'm really trying to change now. But like I'm doing it like step by step, you know. So the first thing I did was to get off drugs.
Well, it
Yeah.
sounds like your parents really care about you, and they're not going to give up on you. And in the
Yeah,
end,
well,
you're going to
the
have your
thing is,
family. You know.
that the methamphetamines when I was using drugs in Orange County, because that's where I grew up in Orange County, it really messed my mind up to the point where I didn't want to change, and I didn't want to hear anybody talking about me trying to even change or nothing.
Simon.
So
Yeah.
that is why I realized that first I needed to quit drugs, and I even quit tobacco. I used to smoke a lot of the Marlboro Reds and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bad. Like I've said it before. It's one of the things that a lot of people don't realize the effect that us getting torcido and shit has on family. You know what I mean? Especially like if you got a jefita that cares and shit. I can't imagine. Like if my son got torcido, I know that would break Joe Mon's heart. You know what I mean? Like it's and so I think that's one of the things that we don't think a lot about until we're in there, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it looks good in
This
there.
is where I have all the like when the winter is here.
Yeah.
This is all clothing she bought for me in California.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
And then this red champion sweater, I got it from my nephew. He was a kid when I started going to the county jail, and now he's all grown up. He's like 21 now, and he has a girlfriend in California. He's going to a university. So he handed this down to me, this champion sweater that people are trying to rob from me here in Mexico. Yeah, one of these guys that knew me is like, "Hey man, I can just take that from you if I want." And we both started laughing because I was really wondering if he actually could do something like that, if I was gonna allow him to do it, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is the bathroom, but it doesn't have a light, I think, because they're like remodeling. But it has a bathroom and a shower.
That's feeding me right there.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I see it. That's cool though, man. You're there with your parents, man. I'm sure they're happy that you're back and not messing around with that shit.
Well, I think what saved me, even though I was out of control with drugs and everything, what saved me is I was never a part of a gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just a drug addict, and the people that I was surrounded by, they were all drug addicts too. It was mostly meth addicts and crackheads too. And so I was kind of made fun of every now and then by people like, "Man, you're a crackhead, you're a crack addict." But I was okay with that. But I knew that what would save me one day is if I didn't join a gang. But the reason I'm saying that is because all the gang members in Orange County, they all know me. So if I would have been in a gang, they would have been looking for me, like for me to answer to them, like where I've been all this time and everything. So now it's been 15 years that I don't live in California. I've been here for 15 years. So I'm okay with myself,
Oh, you've been gone that long, huh?
Yeah, but it happened so quick. And then when I met this girl that lives here in the same neighborhood where I live, her name is Arlette, and I let her know that I fell in love with her and everything. So that was like 5 years ago when I just had like a year clean. And then after that, time went by quick,
Yeah, yeah.
So I really think the Lord had a plan for me. I just wasn't, I just didn't know, or I wasn't paying attention, but because really things were going bad for a while, especially in California. And also another thing, because the last time I paroled, I didn't go to the office. So I was what they talked to me in prison that if someone doesn't go to the office anymore, they're probably at large. So that was me, unfortunately.
Absconding, yeah.
Yeah, absconding. Yeah, everybody was using that word in like 2007 when I went to a Wasco State Prison. So
Yeah.
I guess in the eyes of society, I'm still like a bad person. And I was like a crackhead, and a lot of my good friends, they were crackheads as well, and some of them are meth addicts. They're still using methamphetamine. But
Yeah.
because I got clean, and I'm just asking the Lord to help me every single day. I pray to the Lord, and sometimes like a year go by, and I'll think that maybe I'm not changing, but I feel like I am. So I haven't gotten drugs or nothing. I haven't got in trouble.
That's all that matters, bro. Whatever you feel about you, and then making your jefita proud. That's feed me right there.
I just think it goes to show too that no matter how old you are, your parents, if you have good parents, they're always going to have your back no matter what. Like
Yeah.
I will
Yeah, I'm
never leave,
43 now.
yeah, I will never leave my son. I don't care how old he is. I don't care how old I am. We're always going to be there for him. And I'm really glad that you have great parents, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah,
And
thank
then,
you.
yeah, and then when you have kids one day, you're going to give them everything just like your parents did. So that's really good, Arturo.
Yeah, I never had kids before because I was so high on drugs, on cocaine and all that. I'm sorry I'm mentioning all these drugs, but
You're right.
that's just how wild I was when I was younger. And these girls, they were always afraid of me, or they got their hearts broken because I would be flirting with different females. So everything I was doing was wrong. So that's what made me want to change.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, we're glad you're at where you're at.
Bueno, pues we're gonna get out of here, brother, so I can get
Okay.
back to your comments. If not, they're gonna get on me about being 3 hours
Yeah.
behind.
Okay.
Well, it's
Appreciate
nice
you,
in there.
brother.
I see it. I see it in the background. It looks good.
Anytime you want
Yeah.
to come
Thank you.
in, let us know, brother. I'll send the link.
Okay.
Ya
All right.
sabes.
Bye.
Gracias. Thank you, brother.
Bye.
See, that's cool right there. That's I like that.
See, I think he was, he was hurting himself and ruining his own life, but he didn't join a gang. He didn't join a gang, and like he said, that's what saved him.
You know,
Because
the good thing is, not that it's a good thing or what, but when you got parents that care, even if you go astray, I think people want to make their parents proud. You know what I mean? So even if you're fucking up, I think it's always in the back of your mind, like, I don't want my jefita to die before I can show her that I'm not this person. You know what I mean?
but it just goes to show too, like he has really good parents that are never going to give up on him. It sounds like he's
Yeah.
43 and they're still right there.
Yeah.
Like that's what every parent should be like. You know, uh, the, I'm 40 and I know that my parents wouldn't give up on me.
Yeah.
It's just, and now my son can be 40 and I'm not going to give up on him if he calls and needs something. But he's very lucky to have parents like that. That's great.
Yeah. True. Oh man. Yeah. That was a appreciate you coming in, brother.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Sergio said, "Hey, Burqueño, salute." Ivan said, "I'm scared for her. I haven't looked it up, but I'm like, what the fuck? I'm really worried." Yeah, that's crazy. I really, I wonder if they're really gonna mix them though, Ivan. It'd be weird, I would think. I don't know. What do you think, babe, about that?
I really hope they don't.
Non-binary. I mean, but what does that mean? I mean, because if you would think everybody would just come in and say, "Hey, I'm non-binary." You know what I mean? So all these vatos and rucas can go into a joint together.
No, they need to be with their gender. You know what I mean? They just
Yeah,
do.
I don't think it's gonna. It can't be. First of all, that easy where just some vato with a fucking brocha and shit come in talking about I'm non-binary so that they can put them in a rucas yarda. That ain't no. It can't be like that. But I don't know. That's
And that's in
crazy.
California.
Yeah, she said in
But
CM.
see, that's how California is, though, too. And nobody get offended, but you know how they are.
No, don't get offended, guys.
No,
She said it, not me.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, you're talking about the liberal shit. I know.
Yes, I mean is that surprising that it's coming out of California? No.
Burqueño said, Sergio, what's up, hombre? He said, I'm here. He put his hand. Yeah, what's up, brother? We were wondering. DB said, I think what you do here just on the fly is what works the best. No set topic, typical turns into something really good. Everyone has a story and can participate in the conversations. Yeah, that's kind of what I like, and I hope more people get involved like that, because I honestly believe that as passionate as a lot of the gente are that are in here, like I said, we got people that have been here. I mean, if you look at some of my early videos, you'll see some of the people that are in the live tonight in those. I mean, you have to be passionate about kids and about getting away from this lifestyle and all that to be here with us this long. You know, talking about this, like, but I like everybody to take part in it, because I think everybody's story tells the same. It's like the same story, different person. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I got a sob story, and then I got a bad story of what I did, and I got a fucked up story of what I went through, and all of that. But everybody has that went through that lifestyle, and that's what I want to emphasize to these kids, that not one person that's been through all that is going to sit here and say, you're good, just go through it, it's cool. It's not cool. None of that shit. It was fucked up and emotionally fucked up. It's you know, all that machismo shit. I know we portray it, but man, there's some tough times in there where you feel like, you know, just tearing up and letting that shit loose, you know. Ty said, B23 familia, respect you. Sergio said, Burqueño got his chest autographed. What? By who? Oh, by the 98 Degrees people?
Lucky.
Burqueño said, yeah, the concert was awesome. He put the little face rolling his eyes.
Did you really go? No, for real. You didn't go, huh?
You know he didn't go. What the hell?
Well, you don't know. His kids might like it, or his wife. You don't know you don't know.
Pretty sure. Geronimo said, I'm going to have a bowl of ice cream right now. Damn. Thrifty, bro. Javier said 2 years already.
I'm more like a Baskin Robin, you know. Thrifty was all right, but you know.
Thrifty was the best. Macha Javier said 2 years already. Este vato no anda con mamadas. Man of action. The Napoleon of Southern sports, con su ruca, la olive oil chola de aquellas.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. That's one way to put it, bro.
No, or that's not one way to put it.
Ty said, Jovan getting out of line. Smack her. LOL. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
He won't, Ty. He knows he doesn't want to go back.
Why would I go back? You gonna tell?
Yeah.
If you tell, you'll be exposed.
Uh-oh. Watch out.
Raziel said Karma rode up on Keefe D and smacked him in the back of the head with a 2x4. What's crazy, bro, is he's been talking about that. Like, why? I don't get it. First of all, I don't know why he talked about it like that. But second of all, why it takes so long? He been telling them he did it, or he was there, played a part. Burqueño said, Sergio, I'll never watch that area again. Oh, you never watched it? Travis Drury, what's up, brother? Here he is. He said, yeah, he solved the Tupac case for them years ago. He did, bro. Geronimo said the witness became a suspect through forensics. Yeah. Jack Rodriguez said, according to the PD, he was the shot caller back then. Yeah, I saw the interview. Not the interview, the press conference.
Was he a hitman or something?
No, he was a Crip, I guess, at a Compton, and Tupac and then were kicking it with them sangres, with the Bloods, with the with the Suge Knight bottle, and
Oh,
so they were beefing, and then remember they were at the Mike Tyson fight in Nevada, in
mm,
Vegas, and in the casino, the vatos that were with Tupac seen one of them Crip vatos and they started whooping them. Um, remember, they have video even from back then. Remember, he's like stomping some vato in there, and
no.
well, he is, and I guess them vatos were the ones that blasted, but that shit don't take no rocket scientists. I don't know what took these fucking, and they said that they since back then they've been saying that. So I don't know what took so long for the arrest. I know that they need more than, I mean, it's one thing to know, it's another to prove, like they say, but fuck, this vato been telling on himself for years. Surgeon said, LOL, stop talking simple, said Ty 602. Was exposed for being with Jovan, said Ty 602.
I just think it's so funny. He's like, gonna get exposed, or you rolled it up for her. Well, yeah, I don't think he wanted his kid to have be motherless, you idiot. Like,
Yeah.
I I mean, and if you don't want to roll up because then don't go be a choco loco, go be a gangster. What are you doing on here on a Saturday night?
Right? That's what I want to know.
Go put in your work or do what you gotta do.
Javier said, Sly, slick, and wicked. You. Eugenio said, some genuine. Tell me, do you want to fire? Huh? Oh, some genuine. That singer, right? Tell
Mm-hmm.
me, do you want to fire? Is that a song?
I guess so.
Whatever you want, bro. Tonight or Sunday night, we'll do whatever you guys want to request. We'll do it. Travis Drury said, like new Chronicles symbol. You like it, bro? Yeah. I told you, I'm a content creator, bro. I made that myself.
Oh my God. You clicked a little things, calm down. Not rocket science.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I got a text.
From Mijo?
No, from our friend that you told me we need to get on here, and I keep procrastinating. I do need to
Yeah,
get.
you do. He does. If you're listening, he does. Sorry, he's kind of slow.
I'm
But
slow.
but I've been asking about you. Just saying.
Ty 602 says, "See murder, y'all heard of me. See murder.
See me
That's a
murder.
song. That's a song. I guess. See murder, y'all heard of me. Wait till tonight. I'm not gonna remember all this, guys."
He wants to play see murder.
Javier said, "I watched Barney on YouTube." Sergio
Barney
said,
was a good little show. I actually enjoyed
"Oh,
Barney.
a little bit of both those feelings," said Sergio. My dad's a nerd, and this was cool. I just said, or H or Puff and stuff, or H or Puff and stuff. Is that another? Is that a something? A cartoon? Gentleman said Neapolitan ice cream is just right. I like Neapolitan. You know what I like though? Sherbet, bro.
How do you
Sherbet
say it?
sorbet.
No, the other word.
Sherbet. Neapolitan.
Neapolitan.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
Not
Neapolitan.
Napoleon.
Napolitan. Napoleon?
No.
No,
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan.
Yep. Brr.
Alrighty then. Well, since when? It's been a while.
It's all about Rocky Road, Geronimo. I do like Rocky Road too.
Babe, stop. You like all the flavors.
That's true.
I mean, somebody's gonna put up something. You're like, oh, I like that one. So you like them all.
That is true. Javier said, heck yeah, thrifty ice cream paid by the scoop. Yep. They had them in Califas too then, right? That's cool. That is cool. Geronimo said, Sergio, I'll put it on my list. Was it Daniel P 2012 said, was it inside the Rite Aids? No, it was its own jale, bro, called Thrifty. It kind of looked like a Rite Aid itself. But you know what? Later, after they closed the Thrifties, those places where you would go get water used to sell the Thrifty ice cream. So they may have sold that ice cream inside Rite Aid somewhere. I don't know. That may be what you're remembering. I'm not sure, but when it was just the actual Thrifty store, Thrifty was kind of like a Walgreens on its own, you know what I mean? And then in the front, they had the ice cream place or thing, or like, you know, like the little whatever where you go buy your ice cream. But yeah, it was a trip. Geronimo said 1385. What's 1385, bro? So you said we still have a Thrifty ice cream on the shitty side of Antioch and another 2 cities away in Bay Point. Are you serious? Like Thrifty, the whole store, or just like where they sell Thrifty
Just
ice
the
cream?
ice cream, just ice cream.
You don't know
They
that.
they sell it in Phoenix. They sell it in Arizona, like those water marts. They have Thrifty ice cream in there.
I know. I was just saying that, but he's saying they still have the Thrifty. Oh, he said ice cream. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't think you know. You don't know, Sergio.
I do know. I do know.
How would you know?
They're there in the water marts.
That's in Phoenix. You don't know what the fuck's in California.
I do know. I've seen them.
Full of shit.
Oh, our faces.
John Doe 23 said there was a Thrifty in Corona a long time ago. Good ice cream. It was, bro, the best. It was the round and flat on top.
Have you ever had homemade ice cream? No.
Where would I get a homemade ice cream from?
Oh, that's true. You didn't have no childhood. We used to have homemade ice cream. My dad's mom, my grandma, on his side of the family, on my dad's side, she used to make that. She used to make homemade ice cream. I don't remember it. I don't remember how it used to taste, but I just remember we used to be really happy when she would make it.
Probably good.
Yeah, she would like always have like little toppings and stuff for us to do. You know, she would make vanilla and we would have like little toppings. I can't remember like I said, I can't remember the taste, but
see, I don't really
it's
like
fun.
vanilla. The vanilla's like nothing.
See, I do. I think that's like my favorite first and then everything else after.
Oh no, not me. Vanilla would be my last. I mean, I'll fuck with it, but it ain't nothing.
It goes with everything though. Vanilla goes with everything.
Yeah, because it don't taste like, it's just like nothing.
No, it's good. You can put that with anything. You can put it on a brownie. You can put it on a piece of cake. It goes with everything. You can't just put a scoop of Rocky Road on, a brownie.
Why not?
It doesn't go.
Yes, it does.
It does not go.
It's chocolate and chocolate.
It doesn't go.
Just because you say it louder, don't make it so.
I know. Okay, like a scoop of strawberry or, that.
That'd be good.
That does not go on a brownie.
Strawberry ice cream on a brownie?
That does not go together, and you know it.
Sounds like it goes to me.
It doesn't go.
Ben Cueva said we used to get Thrifty ice cream at Westdale and Christown Mall. I remember we used to laugh at Yuck because his gums looked like the chunks in the black cherry ice cream. We used to clown him. Oh, you talking about Westdale on 35th and Van Buren? And Christown. That's on 19th and what was that? 19th and what? Remember, babe?
No, I really didn't go there. It's too
19th
far.
and Bethany home, I think. Between Bethany and Camelback. I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But Westdale was my shit when I was younger. They had that fries right there. Travis Brewery said, I think I made $5.15 an hour on my first job bagging groceries. That's what I had too, bagging groceries and getting the carts from. It was at Fry's, matter of fact, with my first job. But it was $4.25 an hour was the minimum wage. John Saviejo Jr. said, "Cubole carnal from Salas Califas." What's up, brother? Crusted said, "Served by serving ice cream at Thrifty was my second job." Oh shit.
Oh, dang. So he got to eat all the ice cream.
He said, "I have chocolate malted crunch and chocolate peanut butter in the fridge right now." From Thrifty?
Okay.
I want some of that. Ty said, "Javier is a straight warrior." He is, bro. Crusted said, "Oops." Mario said, "Thrifty's had the best chocolate brownie. 3 motherfucking scoops, LOL," he said. Hey, it was cheap, bro. It was like 35 cents a scoop.
Yeah, that was the 80s,
Oh,
the 90s. You sound like my grandparents back in the day. Things were 10 cents.
that's how they talk.
Yeah.
He's on a gunslinger. "What's up, brother? How you been?" He said, "Tapping in. Hopefully you and the familia are doing well." We have been. How are you been?
Yeah,
Bro? A minute.
we're doing great. Just living our life, enjoying it.
Damn. It's been a while since you text, so you might not even be here anymore, but
Oh, one good thing really happened to me lately.
what?
I got my guitar.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I did. It's really nice. It's like a rose gold color, and it's really pretty, and it's an Ibanez, and it's like a hollow body. Oh, it's really nice. It's so pretty.
Yeah, I told her to get the Ibanez.
No, you didn't. Shut up.
DB said, "I
So
actually have
I'm
that
gonna start learning it this week
to play."
to play.
As soon as you got first song all the way down, we got to record it and play it from.
And then with me singing?
No, fuck, don't fuck it up.
Oh, wow. Okay, great.
DB said, "I actually have that pic on my coffee tumbler, Crick. I like it, bro. It's a good picture." Javier said, "In the hospital, I was stoned all day, every day. Actually, I ran out of medication 2 weeks ago. Yesterday, my doctor was surprised because I told him that I'm taking the pain now. Well, beer and mota only now." Is it still real painful, bro? I'm assuming it gotta be, right?
Yeah.
Geronimo said, "When Doc Hollidays, oh shit, when Doc Holliday said, 'Let's have a spelling contest.'" Sky Fillmore said, "Working with disabilities." Huh? Who is? Francisco
Maybe
said,
it is.
"Cubole Chronicles Familia Big 23, the famous content creator, y La Choca, located on La Choca Loca, Hater J."
Hey,
What's up, Francisco? How you doing, brother?
hey, Francisco.
Sergio said, "What's up, Francisco?" John Doe said, "I watched Perplex, LOL." Manuel said, "I used to watch Perplex." Sky Fillmore said, being in a rehab nursing home taught me to mature and elderly need that care." Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know what we're talking about right there. I mean, I get what you're saying, but what did I say that just try? I don't know. I want to respond, but I'm not sure what we're talking about. But he said, in a rehab nursing home taught me to mature and the elderly need the care. Oh, you worked in a rehab nursing home? Yeah. Oh, because we were talking about the stuff in the hospital. Yeah, that shit is. When I was stuck in bed the whole 18 days when I was in that hospital, and they kept giving me food with fucking gravy on it. Swear to God, that shit sucked. Sergio said, "I used to watch Perplex." DB said, "I used to watch Perplex all the time." Francisco said, "Cubo Big Sergio." 'Cause we were talking about the stuff in the hospital. Yeah, that shit is. When I was stuck in bed the whole 18 days when I was in that hospital, and they kept giving me food with fucking gravy on it. Swear to God, that shit sucked. Sergio said, "I used to watch Perplex." DB said, "I used to watch Perplex all the time." Manuel said, "There's only one little Debbie, babe."
Yeah, there is only one, and you didn't have it.
They had it in there. We could buy nutty bars. They had nutty bars. One yard that I went on actually sold Hostess. Yeah,
I don't believe that. They sold those snacks that they sell at the dollar store.
we had those too, Freshlies, but it just depended what yard that you went to.
I don't believe that.
Kenny said, "I did too." Travis Drury said, "That's good, Javier. I battled that shit for 7 years after a car wreck." Yeah. And they say that that's one of the biggest things, that like the gateways to addiction is some type of issue with pain, and then you start and it snowballs. Krusty said, "I watched Perplex long ago. It's actually what I started watching first." Was it on YouTube?
Oh,
It was one of the first Hollis at that time. Pretty much everybody that was around at that time is gone. I mean, there's still a couple, but it's definitely everything got turned over from back then. Burqueño said, "Crustone." Krusty said, "Burqueño saludos, brother." Javier said, "When I was happiest was when my mom and my two homeboys' moms would show up together to visit us in YA. It was when I hugged my first child. Man, I remember looking into his eyes." Yeah. Sucks. Krusty said, "Eso, Javier." Javier said, "Vato, look into your son's eyes and listen to him. The eyes tell a lot and never lie." Yeah.
yeah.
I remember when my son, so one of the first time, I remember the first time I saw him in Florence. So when I left Madison, which was in Phoenix, Jovan was able to visit me a lot. And then I went to Florence, and she couldn't visit as often. And so the first time she brought my son to me out there, I hadn't seen him in maybe 4 or 5 months or something. And I remember him getting up on, maybe longer than that, actually, to be honest. I can't remember exactly how long, but it was a while. And I remember she stood him up on the table, and he put his hands on the glass and was like just looking at me weird, like he's trying to figure out who the fuck I was. But he knew he was coming to see me, obviously, but it was just like a facial expression that he had, that he just looked. It was cool, man. My little boy. Travis said, "Have a good night, guys. You out of here, brother? Buenas noches. Have a good night, brother."
Good night. We're probably gonna wrap it up here too. We're coming on 2 hours.
Burqueño said, "If Cricket is an hour behind, that means he's a half an hour ahead." Yeah. Well, I'm trying to catch up. Disco and Super Visto said, "Posted. It goes back to other countries." Jojo Arizona, what's up, brother? He said, "Cubo, young Rio." What's up, bro? Burqueño said, "I remember that chamomile tea at the Narcotics Anonymous meetings. I'm sure it was just in our heads, but I swear that got us feeling good, especially coming off dope." See,
Uh,
it probably did, bro. I'm pretty sure it did. Geronimo said, "Burqueño, that's cool. It reminds of really good times at my NA meetings." I used to go to those meetings, the AA and NA, when I was young. After I paroled from Adobe Mountain, but they paroled me only if they put me in one of those treatment centers. Back then, I don't know what Califas has, but in Arizona or in Phoenix, they had something called Charter Hospital and Camelback Hospital. There was different ones. And so they put me in this one called Charter, and you had to take part in all that type of stuff. It didn't matter what you were there for. You would have to go to NA and AA meetings. And then when I got transferred to the other place, you would go to, it was like in the cocina, and there'd be adults in there too, and we would be sitting there in the AA and AA meetings, and people took that shit real serious, man. They would sit there and tell, they'd introduce themselves and tell their stories, like whatever it was that they were involved in. It was a trip, man. I haven't been in any of that stuff since then. I was probably like 14 or 15 years old, but that stuff was crazy. But the people that really take it serious, they really take it serious. They use that to help them for real. Porqueño said, Geronimo, yeah, I hated it when I was there, but now that I think back, it helped, especially during the early years of my recovery. Yeah, if you need someone to, that's probably the best place to meet people that would help you, like to lean on, right? That kind of understand what you guys have gone through. Geronimo said, right on, Arturo. Porqueño said, October 20th will be a full decade. 10 years, bro, clean?
Dang.
That's good. Disco el Supervisto, he told Arturo to tell your mom we said hello. Disco said, cálmate, fool, don't talk over, tranquilo. Jojo said, Jovan met her match. Jojo said, thank you for sharing your life with us, Arturo.
I met my match.
Porqueños, Arturo, keep going, hombre. Geronimo said, Porqueño, that's beautiful, a decade. That's a long time, bro. Shit, I almost, I got 8 years out of the joint already. Imagine when I hit 10 years, babe.
Yeah. How are you gonna feel?
You should give me a cake.
You get cakes all the time, don't you?
What the fuck? No, I don't.
Yes, you do. You get cakes even if it's not your birthday. Don't play.
I don't just go buy cakes. What are you talking about?
You have?
Huh?
You have?
No, I haven't. I don't buy cakes. The hell?
You buy like the slice cake, the individual cakes, like the half cakes.
I'll do that sometimes.
Yeah, so act like you don't have cake, like if it's just on your birthday.
Oh, you're a fool. Let's see, where are we at? Geronimo, yes, sir. Especially when you do it with your spouse, bro. Said, sorry, Geronimo said, Burkina, that's beautiful. A decade. And
Yeah.
he said, yep, yes, sir. Especially when you do it with your spouse, bro. Disco, el Supervisto said, who knows? Shit, wait. Francisco Cevato reminds me of Tasty. Hey, you're right. Right? Kind of the features. You remember Tasty, babe? You don't remember him. You remember that vato that gave me the big wood Aztec calendar that I gave your tia?
Jennifer? No, I was thinking Jennifer's boyfriend.
No, that was Triste.
Oh, Triste.
This was Tasty from Hollywood.
Oh, I don't remember his face.
Yeah. He's dead now, I think they said, but he was real cool.
Did he die?
Huh?
He died?
Yeah, he got whacked. I think he OD'd. Yeah, I don't think he got whacked. Geronimo said, Francisco, buenas tardes, hermano estimado. Disco said, never kiss your honey when your nose is runny. You may think it's funny, but it's not. Pinche Disco.
That was funny.
Francisco said, Geronimo, bro. Geronimo said, Francisco VP having a great weekend. Kristen said, hit the like, folks. Francisco said, that's good, Arturo. Keep an eye on your jefita y jefe, and may God bless you always.
Yeah.
Kristen said, that's awesome, bro. Geronimo said, right on, Arturo. There's 5 years sober. He said, thank you, everyone, for the positive comments. Yes. Absolutely. 10 years, or he said, 15 years he's already been home, though, huh? Or he's been back in Mexico. Jojo Arizona said they truly love him. Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah, they
mean,
do.
the
Like
fact that
what awesome parents, right?
the fact that you would think though most parents won't give up on their child. You know what I mean? There's some that do the tough love thing, and it's just part of their love, though. You know what I mean? It's not they're not giving up. They're just trying everything. I guess it's cool. I couldn't imagine giving up on Mijo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would never give up on him, no matter what.
It's different once you have a kid. You can kind of understand that stuff. Purqueño said, like the prodigal son, parents should always be happy when their kids come back from a dark place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely true. Definitely true, bro. Because again, like I said, man, a lot of us don't realize that the hurt that we put our loved ones through. You know, we think it's just us, or selfishly we feel sorry for ourselves and we forget about those that care about us and what they're going through too. Patty Guardado said Chowchilla State Prison in Chowchilla, California is now co-ed, only non-violent inmate males. Chowchilla Prison is one of the biggest women's prisons, so they have it divided. That's crazy. How do they do that?
Yeah.
She said they have closed several prisons in California, one in Blythe and two in Southern California. Wow.
It's too bad.
I don't know how do you mix that? I don't get it. I mean, how do they prove that someone is really whatever? Like, because in this world of craziness, you just say what you are and everybody's supposed to respect that. So is that how it works? Someone gets locked up and just says, hey, I'm this, and they're gonna put you with rucas? It's crazy. Or vice versa. Rucas with vatos. I don't know. Crusted said I'm offended.
Well,
That's
I'm sorry, Krusty. I didn't mean to offend you, but I mean it's not. Every time I hear of things like that, and it's coming from California, I mean I'm not surprised. Are you?
not me, Crust.
Whatever.
Francisco said, brother, I was in and out the joint. My Pita never saw the change in me till this last time. She passed away knowing that I did get away from the drama and was proud of me for everything I accomplished. Yeah. I think that's important to most vatos that are torcido. Because I've heard that from a lot of fools, you know what I mean? Say, I've heard motherfuckers say, man, I don't want my fita to die with me in here, or and then the vatos that have done something with their life, I've heard them say like, at least my fita got to see that I didn't, that I wasn't, a piece of shit all my life, or you know, part of that, all that bullshit all your life. You know what I mean? Like I think a lot of people feel pride when they can show, or when they can show and prove to their jefita that they're somebody different than everybody assumes they are because of how they've been their whole life. It's definitely for sure. Krusty started laughing. Francisco said, God bless her soul. Krusty said, right on, Francisco. Patty Guardado said, I work at the Chino prison in Chino. So are they doing that out there, Patty? Is it gonna be like that for real? Javier said, to Ruca talking about my califas, even though she crossed through the Rio Grande, Ruca, Guarachuda, Mocosa. Oh, shit.
My God.
I heard her, bro. I heard her.
Oh, come on. You guys were thinking the same thing.
Francisco said, gracias, Krusty. Patty said, as I indicated to you a couple weeks ago, been there since 1968. Wow. It's a long time to be working in a joint.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of changes. And the one in Chino, is that a reception center? I'm just asking. I can't remember exactly what I've heard people say about it. Geronimo said, Francisco, that's the part that matters. Your jefita knew you changed for the better. Yeah. Patty Guardado said, for the Department of Corrections about to retire soon. My husband passed away 3 years ago, and I had to keep myself busy, but now it's time to retire soon. Sorry to hear about your husband, but yeah. Sounds like you had a fruitful career, long career.
Yeah.
Jojo said Jovan would have got tased at the 98 Degrees concert trying to rush the stage. Oh, shit.
Right.
Ice cream, yes, in a bit. Damn, he has it. Thrifty. Porque said Francisco, probably one of the best things she saw in her lifetime, bro. Yeah. Yep. Krusty said, yep, Keefe D should have kept his mouth shut. Bro, but he's been saying it for so long. I guess he probably got looser and looser with it when he saw nothing happening. Now they just fucking dropped the bomb on his ass. Javier said, hit him with a 2x4. What happened to the log? Oh, shit. Geronimo said, Tupac, state had to be able to establish the likelihood of conviction. Yeah, I know that. I mean, it's what they can prove. But I wonder what it is they have now that proves it more than before. You know what I mean? It's kind of the only fool left is Keefe D. All the other three that were supposedly with them that night are dead. I don't know. Disco said, damn, it's Saturday already. Chita said, cricket, they came out of nowhere and hit me with a log.
Oh my God.
I know, bro. Full fucking gangsters running around with logs in their pocket.
Stupid.
Francisco said, I don't know where he got why that line. I guess it rhymed.
Maybe because it rhymed.
He couldn't have been something else. Oh man. Francisco said, que si Burqueño, she went home happy, bro. Patty said they still sell the ice cream at Thrifty's in the store, packed in a Thrifty package. Really? They don't, not out here. I don't think in Phoenix either. You gotta go to maybe at the water store, baby. Do they sell it in like quarts or como se llama, half gallons?
I don't think so.
You just buy the cone.
Yeah.
When I come out, we gotta get some of that. You have to find where it's at. Get some. Krusty said, Thrifty drugstore came before Rite Aid. Yeah, it did. Yep. Disco said no homemade ice cream, but did have homemade teriyaki beef jerky.
Ooh, that sounds good. I like teriyaki.
Patty said, wow, that's mean. Please don't say that to him. Please, it was not his fault. I don't mean to be mean.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Patty. But it's just the truth though, Patty. That's just what it is. I mean, he didn't, and this way people can understand and be better people in life. He didn't have a good upbringing. His parents were not that type of parents. No, they would never sit and make ice cream. No, they never took him on vacations or to the park. And it is sad. It's really sad.
Oh,
And it's also, yeah. But it's also a lesson, to parents. Don't do your kids like that because you could lead them down the wrong path.
She is mean, Patty. That really did hurt my feelings too.
Oh, you're such a liar and a fat mouth, and I'm not going to apologize for that because you saw crap all the time, so don't even.
She said, wow, that's mean. Please don't say that to me. It wasn't my fault, Patty, and I can't believe she would do that. She would use that against me. No, it's fine. I've come to I'm an open book, Patty. I've explained and told my story here and explained everything, and we talk about it. And but again, my sob story that I have as a child, it doesn't negate the fact that I did bad shit. You know what I mean? I deserved the consequences that I had. You know, going to prison and all that. So I don't want anybody to think that just because you had a bad upbringing or something that you get a pass. That's not the case at all.
Okay, well, if it sounded like I was being mean or bullying, okay, my bad.
No, but the thing is, uh, I've met now a lot of people that kind of had the same type of upbringing, grew up in neighborhoods and all this stuff, and actually made something of themselves without having to go to the joint first and all of that. And so now that's why I those type of people are also people that I want to emphasize and put out there to talk to these kids and tell these stories, or to tell the stories of these guys, because these kids need to know that they have options. A lot of us didn't believe that. When me growing up, I didn't think I had, like, there was another route. I just knew I was going to prison, and it was what it was. That was my path. And and it wasn't. There should have been another. There was another option, and I just didn't see it. And I think that's why I think we need to emphasize a lot of these dudes. Like I've said it here before, and I sound like a broken record, but since I started this channel, I've met. I mean, people have emailed me a fire chief, like a chief of the fire department, reached out to me, and he was from a barrio in the west side of Phoenix. Grew up, similar to my upbringing, and didn't do none of the stuff that I ended up doing in my life. And so that's why I know that my upbringing is not an excuse for my actions later.
I think it is. I think it is a lot.
I don't think it's an excuse. I mean, I know that it's a catalyst, but I still think it's up to us to overcome
Yeah,
that.
I think when you're in your 20s, that's up to you. But when you were 12 and 13 and going to juvenile hall, I don't think you could have controlled that. I think that's when you needed your parents and you needed them to discipline you and give you structure and be parents, and you didn't have that. So,
Yeah, well, I
you
mean,
know,
there's that, of course. But yeah. Burkina said, "Man, I've been carb free 46 days. You guys are killing me, Smalls."
oh, dang,
Really?
that sucks.
Carb free. I did that in the joint a few times, bro. I did the
We used
Atkins.
to do that a couple of times when you came out.
Yeah,
We did it a while. I think I did it for a month, huh?
yeah, we did it. Yeah,
And it was all right. I mean, it just makes you feel so down
yeah. At first,
at
you get
first. Like you're
really
just so
tired.
tired.
Yep, and then it'll you get over it, but once your body goes into ketosis and all that shit, man, it's a bitch, bro. I commend you on that.
You
46
should
days.
do no carbs again, babe.
No, I'm good.
Why?
Kristen said, "Sweets go with sweets."
You used to do it in there.
I know.
You don't want to do it again?
No, I'm good. I'm,
You're
I'm happy with myself. Manuel said, "Only 7 likes. Come on, gente, show some love." It's all right, bro. We don't. We good. Javier said we would go to Thrifty, get a 2 scoop, then steal a bottle of Boone's Farm or Thunderbird, then maybe a get well card and some Tres Flores. The booze and ice cream would get us sick for days. Oh shit! He said some a get well card and some Tres Flores, babe.
Oh gosh. All right.
I love Tres Flores. That shit's good.
Nasty.
Right there, got my shit Tres Flores back.
You could smell that picture. It smells gross.
You can see it glittering.
I don't know why you just wouldn't gel your hair. Put some hairspray in it.
because I'm a heterosexual.
Instead of smelling all greasy and nasty.
It's because I'm not non-binary.
Oh, okay.
See, Francisco said, you know, our grandparents spoke Spanish, saying back in the day she said it in English, and we know they said it in Spanish.
Oh,
It's talking about
okay.
me.
Actually,
Javier,
no, they didn't.
Javier said, Joe, I'm playing guitar. Let's make a band. I play the kazoo.
Ah,
Oh, shit. Krusty said they sell thrifty ice cream at Rite Aid since they used to be thrifties. $3.15 was my first job pay. Really? Rite Aid used to be thrifty? I didn't know that. I
that's what
didn't.
he said.
In Arizona, in Phoenix, they just disappeared, bro. They didn't. Do we have Rite Aids in Phoenix, babe?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, I don't think they. I don't think so either. Um, so we just didn't have thrifty no more. We have Walgreens and CVS. I don't remember a Rite Aid though. Javier said it is not as bad as before. Soy vato de huevos. Yeah, right. My huevos shrunk on this one. Yeah, I can imagine, bro. 5 years sober said I'm gonna connect the video to my smart TV. Orale. That's right. Yeah, I gotta be on the big screen, bro. I'm like a Hollywood actor.
Oh my God, no, you're not.
Raza fool, what's up, bro? How long's it been? How you doing, brother? He said, tapping in, say hello to you guys. I appreciate the lives you guys do. I'm always listening, just not commenting so much. How
Oh,
you doing? Well, I'm glad you commented, bro, because it's been a long time since I heard from you. I'm glad you're doing okay. John Saviejo Jr. said, buenas noches, carnal, and have a blessed weekend. You too, bro. Buenas noches. Thank you so much. Raza Fool said, I appreciate. Francisco said, Hater Jade did 3 days and she knows what each joint sold commissary. I know ways to get nutty bars, Little Debbie snacks, Hostess, honey bun. Hey, by the way, you still having a Hostess honey bun wedding cake, right? Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, we are. We actually found one too, bro. Sergio sent us a picture of an actual honey bun cake, bro. It's on. Porque said, I remember Charter. If you don't get help with us, please get help somewhere. Gotcha. Yep, that was it, bro. That was Charter. I did 30 days there, and then they said I wasn't ready to go home and sent me to Camelback. And then I was in Camelback for like 5 months. I was young, man. I can't even remember. I think I was like 13, 14, something like that. Porque said, I remember Disco and Super Visto said, once upon a time in the enchanting era of the roaring 20s, there was a magical mountain called Adobe Mountain. On this mountain, every creature enjoyed the simple yet wondrous things. Watch out.
Oh,
I was on that mountain as well, bro. It was an enchanting mountain. Yvonne Madrid said, good night, everyone. Hope you all have a blessed night.
good night, Yvonne. Have a good night.
We're getting out of here as well. We're at 2.5 hours. I'm just finishing up these comments. I did catch up, so I appreciate everybody that commented, that was here with us, that is here with us whenever we're on. Coming up on tonight, we will do the music night. So if anybody has any requests, just get them ready. We'll get to it. This week, I'm not sure, Monday or Tuesday, we'll have all the pictures and stuff to post. So you guys can see what you guys did. We're gonna get these kids these PE equipment, I guess we can call it, and it's thanks to you guys that they're gonna have all this stuff to enjoy. We'll have the pictures of the stuff, the receipts, whatever it is that we get, we'll put them up, and that way everybody can see it and enjoy it and know what it is that we did together. We appreciate you guys for real. DB said, good night, Chronicles family. Catch you all on the next one. Have a good night. Burqueño said, Yvonne, good night. Victor Moreno said, Keep up the good work. Thank you, brother. You too. Burkini said you better get ready for a lot of major lawsuits. You know damn well people aren't going to be able to keep them hands to themselves. I
Yeah.
know. That's crazy. I don't see. It's weird. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Javier said, "Guy's dog was being beat up. Do he have? Do he got a log to help his dog?" Check out Javier. Disco said, "In the 20s, that roared on Adobe's peak high with a Rite Aid near under the cobalt blue sky. $1 in hand could stretch quite a bit. Let's relive old times where every piece fit. Bars,
Oh, he has bars.
bars." That
Oh,
was
God.
that was your rap song, bro? Javier
Okay.
said, "No one is born bad. Cricket circumstances or environment. Who knows? It is not hard to turn into a bad person. Oh, and with all this co-ed in prison, if I get busted, I'm gonna say that I'm a lesbiana."
John.
No,
Oh, John.
on a serious one, bro. I agree with you. No one is born bad. I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I think that again, environment does it for sure. Um, and that's why I think it's important to show these kids one way or another. Um, and it takes a lot of time investing from you as an individual, from us as individuals. And some people just don't have the time to give. And I think that's the unfortunate part of it. But these kids don't have anybody in their life to look up to depend on, to lean on, to any of that, right? If their families are whatever their families are, whatever they're going through, whatever brings them to this situation, it sucks. And I'm hoping that more and more people will get involved and try to reach these kids. You know, ideal world, everybody would get involved and every kid would have somebody and change and not get involved. It's not it's that's not realistic, but hopefully we can do what we can do, and, and we continue to do that. With that in mind, just hoping that we can change a few kids' lives to the better. That's it. Burkini said, "Good night, everyone. Always a good conversation." Javier said, "1 in the morning, I made it to the end. Gracias, camarada." Y Jovan, "Prímate mucho paz y amor y frijoles," he said.
Well, good night, everybody. Thank you guys for joining in and listening to us and putting up with us and being there with us through this journey. Good night, everybody. Have a good night.
And so everybody knows or sees, I don't know if you guys noticed, we passed 14,000 subscribers. We're moving up fast. We appreciate everybody that has stuck with us from the beginning, those that are just coming in and playing a part. Um, Hopefully we have a lot more time on this journey, and we can start really doing some things. When I hope that eventually we can start um, getting some of this stuff recorded that we're doing, really making difference in these kids' lives and stuff, talking to these kids, getting more stories out there. I'm gonna have Chango on here more, stuff like that, just to get all this out here, and just more of these stories of true betrayal and shit, so that these kids um, can actually use it as a means to, choose a different path. So appreciate it. Cuídate mucho, he said, not climate mucho. Cuídate
Oh,
mucho. You too, brother. Buenas noches. Everybody have a good night.
good night, everybody.
Before I go, I just want to let you
Oh,
guys,
my God.
you have something to say? I just want to remind everybody that these pictures here that I'm showing, are not were not taken just last week.
We know they were taken in 1960. Can we move on?
Well, Patty, you see how mean she is to you.
Shut up. I'm done. I'm getting out of here. Bye. Good night. I'm done.
Disco, good night. Robert Romero just came. He said, good night. Good night, brother. Buenas noches. We appreciate everybody. Hasta mañana. Disco said, Rabbit, Mr. Rabbit to the movies where silence was gold, 25 cents for a seat, where stories unfold. Mrs. Al took a streetcar, just 5 cents a ride. She cruised through the mountains, eyes open wide.
Okay. Poet.
No fucking Disco can't stop rapping. He got it down. There you go, bro.
I'm done with you guys tonight. I am done.
Burqueño said 23.
Oh, another one. I am done. Get me out of here, please.
Saw the picture.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Buenas noches, everybody. Thank you, guys. Patty, she's just never gonna stop being mean to me. But I appreciate you.